recording again. Hello, and we're gonna finally start the next mission. Secrets of Nimbus with Franklin Drake. We have a situation in the Nimbus system, Commander. Romulan Republic intelligence suggests that there are triggers for Thalaron weapons are somewhere, okay, 2 R's in a row, on the planet Nimbus 3. There are also increasing reports of Tal Shiar activity on the planet. Most people steer clear of Nimbus 3 these days. The Orion Syndicate basically runs the planet. Obviously, though, it would be a disaster if the Tal Shiar managed to get their hands on the Thalaron triggers or take control of the planet. Stopping them not only helps a planet that needs Starfleet assistance, it provides a diplomatic connection with the Romulan Republic. I know that I can count on you to do the right thing. Understood. I will head to Nimbus 3 right away, sir. I knew that I could count on you, Grimo, because you're a really nice goblin. And you haven't exploded anything important in quite a few weeks. You'll be looking for a man named Horace Jones. Horace is a local to Nimbus 3 and can give you the lay of the lands, but be careful. The planet is deep in the lands of the Orion Syndicate, specifically an Orion named Hassan, the Undying, in the hands of the Orion Syndicate. We've sent operatives to look into the matter before, but we met with little success. If you can find out what happened to them while you're down there, it would be appreciated. They're probably dead. Just saying. Okay. In the meantime, I also went ahead and equipped my Ambassador class ship and got some new skills for my bridge officers. Let's see, Nimbus is named the planet of galactic peace in 2267 after the Federation Klingon War. Nimbus 3 was supposed to be the model for a new age of peace and mutual cooperation. It was instead an inhospitable rock that was soon controlled by gangs and beset by violence. After the Vulcan Sibok briefly occupied the capital of Paradise City in 2287, the Romulans, Klingons, and Federation all pledged funds and assistance to help the planet. The cleanup effort was a failure, and the population rebelled constantly against anyone they saw as authority. The last Starfleet officers were evacuated in 2318. Since then, the planet has been a haven for criminal operations and unchecked violence. Sounds lovely. Great vacation destination, if I do say so myself. So this is the Ambassador class cruiser I got in the last mission. Spent quite a bit of time outfitting it. We also have a nice little Galaxy class starship for size reference right next to us. Very sweet. I guess we'll have to beam down to Nimbus 3. Hey, can't be helped. Commander, we are ready to beam down to Nimbus 3 at your command. Very good. Of course, completely forgot to outfit my bridge officers with new skills for ground combat. Whoops. I'm sure it will end well. No problems here. Don't have enough healing. My damage skills are all fucked up. Don't have a tank. It's gonna be fine. Oh boy. Paradise City. Looks just like heaven. Oh, Paradise Lost. How clever. So let's see here. We have a white-faced Klingon person. Okay. Talk to Horace Jones. Secrets of Nimbus. Greetings. Name's Horace Jones, interstellar trader, daring prospector, and broker of useful information. I'm betting you're here about those missing travelers, or maybe the weapons trade, am I right? Just to get it out of the way, I'm not on anyone's side. Federation, Klingon, Romulan makes no difference to me. Why, my grandfather was happy to do business with anyone, so whatever you need, I can provide, be it titanium polish or the latest scuttlebutt. Now, to be clear, this is all strictly, well, let's just say it, if this doesn't work out, then you don't know me and I don't know you.
If you need it, I've got it.
Oh my god. Tell me about the Thalaron triggers.
The Syndicate might be listening.
This guy's voice is great. Too bad he doesn't voice act the entire lines. It's kind of a big deal. Lots of people are talking about it. But nobody really knows, right? My guess is that the Syndicate wants a piece of the action. And they're doing something to keep a finger in the pie while moving things around without letting anyone see. Plus most of the folks here just want to stay out of trouble, eh? If someone's doing business here, it's probably at the bar, but my guess is that you're not going to find the triggers in town. It's too risky to keep them here, where anyone is coming and going all the time, eh? Somehow...
I've got it.
I don't think my accent is really close to this guy's. What's the story with all the missing people?
Shh. The Syndicate might be listening.
Actually, it's pretty close. A lot of folks have come through town lately, mostly following rumors of the weapons trade, but occasionally there's some crazies looking for lost treasures or something like that. Most of them wind up heading out of into the desert. Almost nobody comes back. Scorpions, mantids, syndicate enforcers. Take your pick of hazards, and if they don't get you, the sun and the heat will.
If you need it, I've got it.
The Lost City of Paradise. Funny seeing you folks here. No one seems to bat an eye about our little planet until the Orions get their hands on something nasty. Now between that and the Romulans, this joint is jumpin'. You want info? Sure, I'll give you info. The owner of the local bar, a reformed Borg by the name of 2 of 8, has his ear close to the ground. He can tell you more about Ital Shiar. Just don't tell too many people I told you, alright? Yay, common quality duty officers.
If you need it, I've got it.
This guy is brilliant. Anyway, bad voice acting aside, and I mean mine here, let's go to the bar and see what's actually happening in this town. Barfly, oh yay. We also have the dance competition, which we will be competing in shortly. Talk to Yamlon Nook. Got nothing left for you, come back tomorrow. Who are you? Me, name's Yamlon Nook. Did you want more? That isn't cheap, you know, even though I am giving a lot of it to you. Better reconsider that. Information about me is a little pricier, and it's not bought by money. It's all about trust, my friend. I'll talk to you, and I have worked together a bit more. Once you and I have worked together a bit more. Yeah. Exit. Okay, so here's the plan. First of all, I jump onto this bar stool, then I can jump onto the bar, and then I can make it to talk to the bartender. I thought I was supposed to talk to this guy. Talk to the bar owner, 2 of 8. This is just the bartender. He does look like a reformed Borg too, at least he has a big implant on his face. Is 2 of 8 somewhere else? Oh, there we go. Talk to 2 of 8.
I don't want any trouble.
You're here for information. Someone told you I could give it to you. Make it quick. Thalaron weapons, where can I find them? What is a liberated Borg doing out here? I'm looking to meet with some other people who came through here recently, officers like myself. What is a liberated Borg doing here? Minding his own business. I suggest you do the same. Fine, what can you tell me about the Thalaron triggers? I'll tell you what I told the others. The Thalaron triggers can be found outside of town. That's where the Orions do their trading. We don't have many rules here, but that's one we all follow. Keep trouble outside the walls. Anybody looking for trouble winds up out there eventually, one way or another. The desert then, I'll start looking there. Other people have been looking for them. People have disappeared in the night. Other people go looking for them and don't come back. Know anything else? Apparently not.
Either buy a drink.
I'm looking to meet with some other people who came through here recently, officers like myself. I've seen a few people like that come through here. They're always looking for the same things. I tell them what I'll tell you. If you're looking for weapons, you're looking for the Syndicate. They do their operations out in the desert. If you want to find these people, head outside of town. You have a tricorder that should point you in the right direction. What about the weapons? Yeah, the desert then. I'll start there. There we go. And now for a little detour. First, we have emotes. We have this. We're gonna pin the emotes. I'll show you a little trick on how to do this contest really easily. So we have the dance coordinator. Up for a dance competition? Tell me about the dances in the dance competition. No thanks, Nimbus dance competition. Come on, Commander, I've been seeing the bar patrons looking at you, if you don't mind me saying. They don't think you belong here, and I tend to agree. Perhaps you'd like to participate in a dancing competition we do here at the bar. What do you say, Commander? Up for some dancing? Well, it's EXP, so let's do it. Okay. Get ready! We're gonna just click the emotes. Do the leg kick. Raise the roof. Do the snake. Do the robot. Dance competition complete. Turn to the dance coordinator. So that's a really easy way to do this dance competition. You just pop out the emotes menu by going to your chat window. You click on the little cog that will pop up a secondary menu right here. You find the emotes, then you go to this thing right here and pin them, and you will be able to just click the emote you want in order to execute it really fast instead of having to type it in your chat window. And you can just do whatever dance you get prompted for really quickly, and you can do the quest very reliably for some extra EXP and a little dance unlock after you finish 3 of them. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think someone who was a commander could move like that. Why don't you come by again tomorrow and give it another shot? Use it to unwind, and don't forget to bring your own water. Okay, continue. A little bit of extra EXP, never hurt anyone. So the Lost City of Paradise. Find leads on Thaleron weapons. Locate missing officers. And now we'll get our troops back. There we go. Locate missing officers. There's also area quests in here sometimes. Looks like a Federation and Klingon squad were attacked by scorpions. Scan remains. We have investigate weapon remains. Fend off nearby scorpion 0 of 20. Those are the goals right now. That's a phaser minigun. Seems like some heavy resistance. Let's set up here. Oh. A bit late on the setup. A bit late on the setup. But we are doing okay. Okay, take items. We have a lockbox. This gun is almost bigger than Grimo. Scan remains. Okay, we have some other players doing the same quest as we are. Let's see, we can scan these remains right here. You can hail your ship to beam you back to Paradise City when you aren't engaged in combat. That will be useful later. And we need to fend off some more scorpions in order to complete the quest. Sometimes there's area quests you can do around here, like fighting off a bigger scorpion or fighting off a gang of people that are attacking the town. Like you to set up the mines sometime today. There seems to be a little bit of an issue with auto-repeating on attacks. I've only noticed it lately, but I try to auto-fire, but then when I go to activate a skill, it doesn't properly activate, and that leads to some really bad things happening, especially on my science officer, who is trying to deal damage but also heal himself, and ends up not being able to heal himself because the auto-repeat doesn't wish to yield priority to my other skills when I try to use them. It's something I noticed only lately. I'm hoping to find a way around it or something, if possible. Okay, more mines. Set up the mortar. Set up the transphasic charge, and we're good to go. Nice! Exploded! We're picking up survivors nearby from both Starfleet and the Klingon Empire. The barkeep must have known they wouldn't make it out there. Okay, let's take my loot though. Loot is more important than human lives. No, it's not. Just more important than NPC lives in video games. Let's see. So we are gonna head this way and try to rescue some survivors. Looks like it'll be a little bit difficult. Since I am not an asshole, this guy was clearing out these scorpions. We'll see if he wants to go over there and... Nope, he doesn't want to free these survivors, so I'm going to beam them to sickbay myself. There we go. There's a plasma bolt turret over there. Yep, explosions for everyone. Love it. Now, of course, since this guy might be an asshole... Nope. Didn't steal my group of survivors. That was nice of him. Take the items. So, my officer said something that was not put into any of my chat windows. Fantastic. Excellent. Now I have no idea what he said. So my officer said something about something and it was important, and now I can't find it in any of my chat windows. Excellent. That's also a really weird thing sometimes, because you get mission text and you have NPC text. Sometimes they decide to do chat in mission text. Sometimes they decide to do chat for NPCs in NPC, the NPC chat category. Apparently this time they went with neither or something. Blurg. Whatever. Confront 2 of 8. Let's beam back to Paradise City directly. Here we go. Okay. 2 of 8. I apologize for the deception, Commander. Obviously, it was an error to mislead you. Do not mistake my actions to be hateful. I bear no ill will toward you. Besides, the taciturn ex-board bit almost always works. It cannot be seen to be aiding you. The Orion Syndicate would kill me if they knew. However, if you have the resources to survive in the desert, then you might have a chance against the Syndicate. Where are the Thalaron triggers? I can only confirm that the Thalaron triggers are in the possession of the Orion Syndicate. I cannot say any more than that. Call it a leftover default of cowardice, or perhaps a strong sense of self-preservation. There is only one man in this town who would be willing to help you, and that is a man who calls himself Law. So we're going to go and see Judge Dredd. He does not come out of his home nearby, but I will tell you a way to signal him. If he wants to talk to you, he will. I'll speak with this Law. Go to Law's house. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ring the doorbell and ask Mommy Law if Law can come out and play. Contact Law.
You don't know what the Syndicate did to me.
No, I don't. Apparently, they really fucked up your face. You look horrible. Oh, you're actually just old? Whoops. Sorry. Who is it? Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Who told you about the signal? Are you just here to annoy me? If you know the signal, then you know I used to be a peacekeeper around here. Well, I'm not signing back up for it. Not after what the Syndicate did to me. Leave me alone. What were the peacekeepers? Let's ask. Peacekeepers, huh? That was a novel idea. We were supposed to be the law around here. Most people took it as a joke, but I took it seriously. The Orion Syndicate didn't like that. They dragged me away in front of everyone in the town and, well, I won't go into what Hassan and his crew did to me. All you need to know is that I learned why you don't cross the Syndicate. I'm trying to find information about Thalaron triggers. I was told you could help. Thalaron triggers? Why should I help you with that? The Orion Syndicate will kill me if I tell you anything. You should have tried coming here about 2 years ago. The old me would have helped you in a hurry. Well, from my perspective, this is the old you. Still, you look like you've survived the desert, so you must be strong. Can you guarantee that I'll be safe if I help you? No. But I'm gonna say I'll do everything I can to ensure your safety. Well, I suppose since you've got yourself a fancy starship and all, maybe you might just be able to make a stand against these people. I still have my doubts, especially with all the extra muscle the Syndicate has now. They're getting help from the Tal Shiar. The Syndicate is using Nausicaan pirates and Gorn as their thugs now. They used to meet in the ruins nearby to discuss details, make secret deals, and basically plan how to make our lives miserable. That all stopped when sandworms decided to make that place their home. I'm sure there's still some data there. You'll be able to find information in the ruins, either in the old consoles or in the belly of a sandworm. Now get out there before anyone sees you talking to me. Collect data from the ruins. Alrighty then. So off we go. Nice archaeological adventure in the ruins. With a disruptor rifle. And mortars. And transphasic bombs. I'm sure Indiana Jones would approve. But we are missing a whip and a fedora hat, so probably Indiana Jones would not approve. Whoops. Oh, we do have a plasma pulse wave assault. Oh, it's another pulse wave assault. Pulse wave assault rifles are really nice for use for yourself, but for NPCs, for your bridge officers, I don't really like them because bridge officers don't understand the concept of it does less damage at longer range. So they just try to shoot it, and it does less damage at longer range, and then you don't get as much damage as if you would have equipped your bridge officers with something else. I usually prefer assault miniguns for my bridge officers because of the nice secondary attack. Okay, so scan old consoles or defeat sandworms to recover Nausicaan information. So let's see what we can get our hands on. What to do? There's also, I think, a boss that spawns around there-ish at some point. Let's see here. These might be a little bit tough. I said might be, and apparently they are not. So that's useful. The downside of the secondary attack for the assault minigun is if your target is dead, you end up just shooting the air. However, when you have a lot of targets really close and 4 bridge officers with assault miniguns, well, people tend to get shredded. Okay, let's see. Adult Ihalith worm. And we have the young Ihalith worm. And we have an Ihalith elder. Ihalith, maybe? Yeah, well. Let's set up. Okay. Let's see if we can mine someone. Kind of. Yeah, the mortar is just a little bit too slow for this. Top flight. What was that? Top flight triage. You healed 30,000 damage on captains. Okay. Oh, someone else is engaged with that Eldar. Can just kill a few more sandworms over here. The consoles are a little bit out of the way. There we go. My quantum mortar is hard at work over there. Doing nice damage though. Turrets and stuff will be much nicer when I get the duty officers. And I will show you right here. In the duty officer system, you can assign duty officers to ground and space slots. You have 5 of each. And on the ground, for example, you could have chance to beam down additional medical support when using a hypo, or chance to beam in additional phaser, disruptor, or plasma turret when using turrets. So when I will have some more of these types of officers, I'll get a lot more turrets when I use my skills. And that will be even more useful. The basic officers though don't offer that big of a bonus, and I don't really have many basic officers either. So that will be something for later. It's nice that the quantum mortar basically seems to last forever. So let me just see about this here. Creates a level 20. To beam an additional phaser, disruptor, or plasma turret. Purple quality duty officers have a chance to beam in 2 additional phaser, disruptor, or plasma turrets, but I'm not using the plasma turret. I'm using the quantum mortar right now, and I don't have an officer for that. Medical tricorder, security escort when using security team, so nope, nothing to use there. Reduce recharge when using subsystem targeting, don't have that. Engineering team and buff. Usually time for deflector abilities. Meh, not really good right now. Negligible bonuses. Seems that everyone else is going for the consoles, which are in the buildings to the side here. I think there's one. Yeah, there's one right there I could get. Check old console for information. Only 6% from that, so probably just better to keep farming these worms. These sandworms. Not as impressive as some other sandworms you might know about, and if you don't, you should go read Dune. Okay, we got 14% from that group, which is much nicer than just going around for consoles, but we'll try some consoles over here, and in the meantime hope that some groups of enemies respawn. Second level. Yeah, just one here. 75%. Meh. Too short, can't jump over. Oh my god, invisible wall. Fuck you. Fuck you, invisible wall. Now I have to double back to do the same thing on the other side with no invisible wall. Okay. Uh-oh, the Elder has engaged us. Let's see if I can drop some mines. Probably, nah, it's gonna be dead before the mines would even arm. That was 3% from that Elder. Okay, almost done. Just need one more console or however many sandworms. There's a console over there I just need access to. Switch my guys over to passive. Man, let's just go ahead and kill this group right here, I would say. Much easier, shorter. Got some mine hits there, very nice. Oh, I did want to check something, which I completely forgot about until right now. I'm curious to see if I kept my old kit from last bracket, from Lieutenant Commander bracket. I'm curious to see if I equipped this kit and drop the turret, will it remain while I equip the other turret and do some other stuff. So let's just try that out real quick. Guys, you're a little bit you know, hugs are fine, but you're getting a little bit weird, so go over there please. Thank you. So we have the phaser turret. I'm gonna equip this other. Ah, okay, so the phaser turret did despawn when I equipped the other kit. Okay, good to know. So let's just beam back to Paradise City. It would have been a really fun thing if I could have just had turrets on one kit and equipped it, then equipped another kit for other active abilities. Would have been a bit of an exploit, but would have been a really nice feature of the engineer class too. You know, yep. So use the computer at the bar to decipher the information. Well, this doesn't look ominous at all. The access code has a key that includes a mathematical flaw. If you can set the first two digits to add up to the third digit and the second and third to add up to the fourth, it should be able to trip the algorithm. Wait a minute. So first two digits to add up to the third digit and the second and third to add up to the fourth. It should be able to trip the algorithm. Okay. So change the first number. We have 8, 10, and 15. Change the third number. We have 10, 5, and 15. So probably 10 on the first, 15 on the third. There we go. Unlock message. The blind man sees all. Okay. Talk to Horace to find out more about the mysterious message. Return to Horace Jones. I didn't even have to return to him. But I will, because I want to do that silly accent again, and I need a sample from him first. Ah, it doesn't give me a sample. Okay, so hi, well, you're alive. Look, how was I supposed to know you were different from the others? I swear, I'll tell you everything you need to know. After all, you might just have the power to stick it to those guys in the Orion Syndicate. And that thing about the blind man, well, yeah, I might have some way of helping you find out more about that. Just don't leave now, alright? People have started to notice me helping you. I don't want to think of what will happen if you leave. By the way, there was someone here looking for you. Said they were sent here on a previous mission, but now they're looking to join up with your crew. Okay.
Congratulations, Commander.
Level 23, and the next mission will be the Blind Man Tell All Tales. Blind Men Tell All Tales. Let's see what sort of duty officers we got. Fleet Officer, Personal Common Quality Duty Officer. Cortil, a refugee. Could have been better, seriously.